Hello, everyone. My name is Anoth, and today I want to talk about first impressions. I have a nephew who is my third son, and I just love him to pieces. So, when he was younger, his dad, my baby brother, died, and his mother was raising him up by herself, and also my brother and myself stepped in to help her raise him. So my brother would get him during the weekend sometimes or holidays, school holidays, and I would also get him weekends just to help her a little bit. So anyway, on this particular time, we went to the mall, and he decided that because he was a teenager, it was going to be really cool if he had piercings. So he had a piercing on his eyebrow, on his nose, and also on his lip. Also, his dressing style was also quite not so cool for me. He decided that he wanted to wear baggy jeans at that time also. So anyway, I know my nephew. He is a sweet young man, not a thug. He is responsible. He's just a sweet kid. But I know this. I know my nephew. While we are in public, nobody knows this. So all they see is this young man with piercings and baggy jeans. So anyway, so we're at the mall, and as we're walking, several people would look at him and they would just kind of shake their heads. And this one particular woman decided to really give him a nasty look, and I saw her and I ignored her, and he didn't. She really affected him, and as we were still walking, he got really upset, really mad that this woman gave him such a dirty look. And so I asked him, I said, "Why are you bothered by it?" Because she doesn't know me. Why is she giving me such a dirty look? And so I decided to explain to him about first impressions. Whether we like it or not, people judge you by first impressions, by the way you look, by the way you talk, by the way you act and behave. If all they're going to see is piercings in your face, baggy jeans, the impression they're going to get is that you are a thug, that you are a punk, that you're probably not in school, and if you are, you're probably not a good student, because you should know better. You should know better not to have piercings on your face, and you should know better not to wear baggy jeans. And so he's looking at me and he's smiling, and I said, "It's true. You only have one first impression. I know you. I know you. I love you like my son. I know the type of person you are. She doesn't. So she's going to judge you by the way you look, whether you like it or not." And so it kind of, there's a quote that when you hear the truth, you know it's the truth. And so anyway, so we just dropped it and we went on and we did some of our shopping and we left it. And as time went on, some of those piercings did start to go away. And also, as he got older, his style changed. So he no longer wore these baggy jeans that were just like 2 sizes bigger than for him. Well, my older son decided that he was going to be goth. Black hat, t-shirt, jeans, socks, everything was black. And he's never been a very social person. Again, I know my son, I love him, I know who he is, but other people do not. And I don't remember where it was that we went, but we were out in public. And again, it was a woman again, and she gave him a very disapproving look. And again, it bothered him. And so I told him the exact same thing that I told my nephew. Whether we like it or not, we only have one chance, one opportunity to make a first impression. When people see you all dressed in black, what are they going to think? So he looks at me and he doesn't want to answer. And I said, be honest. When somebody sees you and they don't know who you are, what do they think they're going to, who do they think you are? A devil worshiper? Of course. They not all may think that, but they will think that you're up to no good just by the way you're dressed. That's just an unfortunate fact, but that's how it is. If you look all in black and you look like you shouldn't be in wherever it is that we were, they're going to think you're up to no good. And the only reason why they don't say anything to you is because you were with me. And so again, he looks at me and it's like, okay, she might be right. But in the world, this is true. Whether we like it or not, we only have one opportunity to make a first impression. Right, wrong, or indifferent, this is how things are. And if we are going to a job interview and you decide that you're going to wear jeans and a t-shirt and maybe flip-flops, you're not going to get hired unless you're the only person that applies for that position. But more than likely, there's going to be another person that's going to want that job more than you do. And this person is going to do whatever it takes to get that job. They're going to dress appropriately. They're going to talk more educated. And the person that shows up wearing a t-shirt, jeans, and flip-flops, they may be attractive. They may talk appropriately. But the first impression that you're going to give is that you don't want this job. Because if you wanted this job, you would dress the part. You would dress the part that you want this job and that you're going to do whatever it takes to get it and to represent this company appropriately. Not somebody wearing flip-flops and a pair of jeans. So I might be judging myself, but if I was an employer and I have two people coming in for the same position, one of them cares enough to dress properly and the other one doesn't, I'm going to go by first impressions. Of course, hopefully they'll have a resume, and then the resume will show what type of person they are. But sometimes you don't get a second chance. You don't get a second chance to make that first impression. So just something for you guys to think about. Maybe something for you guys to criticize or agree or disagree with me. Please let me know. Let's have a discussion. So please subscribe to my channel. I'm always going to try to put out there something different, hopefully something that we can discuss and talk about. And if you subscribe to my channel whenever I put a new video, YouTube will let you know that I put a new video out. Thank you for your time. Have a good afternoon. Bye-bye.